Hi everyone, Sunday 29th of Jan. This is the DAX, so just the same thing. Overview of the higher term time frame stuff. So this is just a daily. Primary trend line broken. We've been down this road before, haven't we? Breakthrough retest resumption. Give it the drive up. Hasn't really come back again near it. There's probably another trend line. Actually, there's probably a trend line there. Yeah, so that's a valid one. So that's probably what's helped. I think it'll be other things as well, but this isn't a fib chart really. The only fib pull I've got on here is I'm going from these lows into these highs here, and I'm just purely using extensions, which is my favourite one on the fibs, as you know. We can see here it's broken through the levels, and it's now sat between the 112, 123 extension off of this drive up. Once it came back through and broke these highs. Actually, let's just bring that down a little bit to a hourly or something. Yeah, so it's a totally valid pull, that little pull there, because you can see we've broken through, use it as support, it's gone up, and it's cleared this set pit perfect by the look of it there. Back down, bit messy there, held there, and it's going up. Not that I'm using this chart particularly because I use my day trade and stuff, but this is just a higher term time frame. In fact, we could actually fib this because the gap is big enough to warrant it. Yeah, and you can see from that. Let's just turn that blue so it's easier to see. Yeah, as you can see, even this fib pull between these higher term time frames last week, it is using this as a base now, which would suggest to me that we're going to come up and we're going to want to have another go at this area here. But like I said, I don't really trade off of this sort of thing, but it's just a nice little marker as well. So still remain bullish on it really, unless we start getting a breakdown of this where it says 080 here, but 090 is the number I've been using on my other chart. Obviously you want to be looking for, well, for me, the way I trade, I want to be looking for long still. Obviously knowing that we've got areas down here that need to hold, and this fib set, this fib pull needs to hold up. Right, let's have a look on my proper chart. This is what I trade day to day. This is on the hourly, so we've got a trend line here. Chuck it on the 2 hours, you can see it. So we've got a trend line coming out of here. That's been respected. Had that on now for a week and a half or so. Fib pulls and major pulls. So again, ultimate target to the upside for the moment is 15,240. I'd want to see this fib set hold here. 15,147 is my number. I'd like to see that hold again, but obviously 090, not a problem with that. Don't really want to see it coming back to this 14,994 area, although I think it is quite possible. And then we've got 920. But you can see for the last 2 weeks, DAX has been a bit horrible, really. I've not enjoyed trading it. It is stuck in this sort of sideways consolidation at the moment. We didn't clear last week's lows, and we haven't cleared last week's highs, so we are stuck in this little range here, really, without any real follow through to numbers that I'd expect to see hitting. Downside wise, 14,815, I'd need to be above that still to maintain long, and this fib set here, I'd like to see this hold. But I'm still long, and I'll still be looking for longs out of any of these areas. Really depends on how deep the pullback gets, and if we start putting in higher highs. We've put in higher lows here. This still maintains higher low. I'd want to see that holding now, but it's getting to the point where it might be rolling over. I'm not sure. But I'm still long, and I expect 15,240 to be the sort of decision maker now, because we're going to have to break through this sort of triple top we got here. Cheers.